everyone. It's Amber Uhler, your Mrs. Universe USA. I am so excited to invite you to another episode of our podcast today. We are so exceedingly lucky to have Dr. Sunita Patel on. She is the owner of Millennium Skin and Laser Med Spa, which we are going to talk about extensively a little later on. But Dr. Patel, why don't you just introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about you?
Hi everyone, thank you for watching us. My name is Sunita Patel, and I started my journey here for a long time ago. And eventually, I graduated from Dr. Rutgers University, and I do have a 4 nurse practitioner license. I work in emergency medicine 12 years. I teach master student in Rutgers University. I'm still in family practice. I work part-time in a family practice, and rest of the time I do medical spa. And that I started about 5 years ago.
That's incredible. What an amazing journey from Rutgers to Millennium Skin and Laser Med Spa. So that'll lead me off to my first question of what inspired you to start a med spa? You said you were in emergency care. So does it seems like a big
Yeah.
step? What's the journey been like?
Yes. So I've always been in very passionate about the skincare and beauty. And, it's my deep passion and inspiration to help the people and make them feel the best on their skin. So I blended wellness and aesthetic together with using science and logic. And I want to help the people to feel them, feel based on their skin. I saw the big gap between generation of the traditional spa and a clinic, and the behind that when you blend it, med spa, beauty, science, personalizing care, put your passion inside, and just I start everything together, and I put the meaningful way to create open up the medical spa. And this journey was not easy. Start from the building, choosing the appropriate, laser device, going. There are so many outside, so you have to be like very, knowledgeable or experienced, and look out the research and take by the best one. So I've been like, going on a conference, going to meet the people, visiting other med spa, listening to the people, and that's way I choose the best medical spa. Also is not that easy to get the permission from the all the state government, town licenses, training, education. But that all my experience, every step was not easy, but that make me to be more confident, more motivated, and more excited to do it. And eventually
Lovely.
I'm here.
Yeah, so I feel like for me personally, I didn't even really know about med spas until maybe the last 5 years from now. But it's become very clear that, it's a new trend, but it's here to stay. But there's a lot of differences, and you should really research the med spa that you decide to go to. So, what sets your practice apart from others in the industry who are doing maybe similar things, maybe different things?
So my motive and my passion is to make the difference in other people. Make them their skin beautiful inside out. Make them feel more confident, more stand out. And my always goal is to give the best quality out of best. That's my main goal. I always communicate clearly. I explain them inform concerns or go over all the options after thorough consultation based on their expectation, based on their condition, based on their concerns. So I always go by with their condition, comorbidity, their expectation, their age, all of that, and I just try my best to meet their expectation in reality expectation. And I'm right here to follow up, give them based out of base. Make sure that they do everything as well as the treatment and also home care, diet, all other stuff. So right here, I feel like I am little different on quality side, communication, more passion, more caring. So anytime any client do any treatment, I always like, follow up next day, make sure they are okay, they getting better, get their pictures, look up the pictures, see if they need to do something, either they healing properly or they have any reaction or anything. So most of the client experiences, we've been in other places. Once we leave the office, no one cares or no one calls. The combination gap, the follow-up gap, that makes a huge difference. They feel more confident to come here. They feel like it's a personalized care. And I always have an individual, each person based on their need. I create my aesthetic, suggestion to personalize their care to get the best result.
That's wonderful. Um, owning a med spa, what services do you feel have the biggest impact on a client's confidence or, just work like really well and have a high success rate?
So based on my 5-year experience, I have a laser rejuvenation. I call it Aerolase Neo. That's the best thing. I have done over 4,000 treatment in last 5 years, over 4,000.
Wow.
And I do not have any single person that unhappy. So that's an amazing result. Is a medical grade FDA approval, needs a medical license. It's a super expensive, but give you super amazing result. And my second is my signature package. I call anti-aging. I include the PRP, that platelet-rich plasma, rejuvenation laser, and microneedling. And I do have some pictures that, you see the before and after one session, after 3 sessions. We took off roughly for after anti-aging package, like 3 sessions. I roughly see average somewhere else 8 to 10 year or 15 year taking off their age.
Wow, that's incredible results. And I think we have some photos and we'll put them up so that everyone can see what the before and afters look like and what an impact it's been. So that's really exciting. You'll be able to see those here. And then with the space developing so quickly, especially in med spas, how do you stay current with the trends and the technologies and everything that's going on?
You're right. It's not easy. It's a challenge. Every day new laser, every day new device, every day new research, new science is just keep adding, every other day. So I always get myself advanced training, go to the conference, medical journal, research, meet the peer review. Some magazine comes peer review. They put their, opinion, their experience, their result, all that stuff. Constantly, I have to keep myself up to date, both cutting edge and clinical sounds. Like I have to update, and I try to be current, all the time with my technology, my device, my training, my technique to give them best.
That's great. Okay, well, that sounds like you're doing a lot of work to make sure you stay current and that you have all the best cutting edge devices, which is what we want. What do you feel like are the most common misconceptions people have who haven't been to a med spa before?
So people always think the med spa skincare is older people, and that's not true. Because we do have a different kind of the treatment, preventive and correction, right? So let's say 20 year, 30 year, they have no problem, right? But we can use for them is a preventive. And it's the same thing, anti-aging, you can use younger people and you can use older people. Because younger people, when we use it, their aging process super slow and they stay longer young. For the older people, they lose the volume because of the age related. So they get put back their collagens, tissue regenerate, you stimulate, all the new vessels, skin get firm and tight. So that is a correction. So it's a different treatment, a different purpose, but it's the same treatment. Also, they have people afraid that say, result will be fake or overdone, right? So people sometimes don't realize, we don't have a understanding or medical knowledge that which treatment is best for them. Some people overdo, like 20-year-old, 30-year-old, they come to med spa and say, oh, I need a Botox. When I smile, I have a, profit. That's not the, they don't need it. It's a natural facial expression. But sometimes they overdo, and overdo looks like fake. So there are so many, believe and not understanding play the big role. There is another one, like people always afraid. They think is a aesthetic treatment is a painful. And then result is so slow, long downtime. So they're afraid to do anything. But they need to get the consultation with expert people, see what it is for them based on their condition, based on their, expectation. So a lot of people not seeking for the any consultation and just googling or talking to friends and family, and they just don't go because they're afraid downtime, painful. Also a lot of people has that in a mind that aesthetic care, skin care, beauty care is super expensive, is not necessary, is a super expensive. It can be done cheaper way, best way. And that's what I'm here because I love what I'm doing. Is my passion to help other people. So I always create, personalized care and personalized package and treatment. And the price, and based on that, I give them the best price.
Well, I always say that you know a good doctor or a good med spa when they tell you no. If they'll tell you no to something that you want, like no, that wouldn't be the best for you, that's always a good sign because it means they really care about the patient and are putting the patient first. And they don't want you to look fake. They don't want to put their name on something that doesn't look good. So I always really value that and appreciate that. So, you are the official sponsor for Mrs. Universe USA this year, Millennium Skin and Laser. What made you decide to partner with Mrs. Universe USA as the main sponsor?
So I feel with partnering with amazing platform, very valuable platform, Mrs. Universe US, I feel like I'm natural fit with them because my place is to empower women confidence, help the community. They my all the title holder who walk there, they feel beautiful inside out. I want to support them. I want them to feel good at their skin, their beauty. They feel confident when they walk. They literally very happy because they got the treatment. They uplift their womb, themselves, and they are making big difference on their own life. And it's like I'm always say yes with her, Miss My Dream TV. I'm always gonna be with them, and I love to be partner with them to help other people, other women, other contestant, and I'm here for them and for other.
I love that. One thing that's really amazing about Mrs. Universe USA that everyone might not know is they have different categories. So they have a
Yes.
petite category, they have the Mrs. category that I won, they have Miss MS, and then they have Elite, which is, I believe, 40 to 50-ish. And then they have Classic, which is like 50 or 55 and older. I forget the exact age categories, but I love that there's just a place for everyone. And it's so amazing, and you can just really come and shine and have fun, and you meet friends and sisters for life. So that's incredible, and we're so glad that you've decided to partner. How do you feel med spa treatments can support contestants during their pageant journey?
So I feel helping the contestant, they feel like confidence, polish themselves. Uh, they're ready for their pageant journey. The treatment also make them to natural looking, empowerment. Their inner beauty is a sign and even brighter. And this is beyond the aesthetic, right? Their appearance is elevate. Their performance on the stage is like, they're ready for the interview, ready for the performance, ready for the walk. And this is something that I always want to give them, make them boost their confidence, bring them, lift them up and help them to do their best.
Perfect. Have you worked with any pageant women or title holders before? Have you ever had like any good experiences from that?
Yes, I did. I did with a couple of, title holder, and it was really amazing, inspiring experience. They are not the only beautiful woman, but they are driven, purposeful, and they have a deeply committed their, personal growth, and they stand out. And they stand out as an example for other women, and they are, glowing on a stage. They're motivating other women. They're empowering other women, and I'm like, looking a bit when they win, they're not only taking the beauty home, they're taking their crown and their pride and their hard work. They are like feeling honor, little helping little bit from beauty side or skincare side is like amazing. I see the amazing change in them, and this is something I can do little for their journey.
That's beautiful. As somebody who went on my own transformation journey and lost 168 pounds, I know how important it is to have people to help support you, to help you follow your dreams, but then to also help you look your best and feel your best because sometimes on this journey we don't know what to do next. We don't know, what we could do better. And that's what's really great about you is people can come to you and you'll help assess them and give them recommendations in their own what did you call it? You said it was your like their own package, right? That
Yes, my signature package, anti-aging. Yes.
yeah, anti-aging signature package. So if you're not sure what could you do, to be more aesthetically pleasing, you can go meet with Sunita and she will tailor something for you that is, for you, for your skin type, for whatever's gonna help you look and feel your best. And so that's really fun and different because a lot of times you go to a place and you say what you want, like I want Botox or I want filler, but it's really great that you'll help them along on the journey so that they can look their best. What does it mean to you to be part of these transformations? Because sometimes they're subtle and sometimes they're pretty dramatic. So what does it mean to you to be part of a woman's transformation, both inside and out?
So woman transformation is not just about enhancing their, beauty. Is I want them to beautiful inside out. I when they look up their self in a mirror, they're not looking only outside look. They feel so confident. They feel like they are like standing out. They feel like more beautiful inside outside. And they also like carry themselves differently. They speak differently. They are becoming bold, self confidence, and they very empower women and they support other women. So it's change whole themselves who they are, because this beauty is not only little part of their life. It's makes huge difference. It's more confident, more going outside, speaking up, standing up. So this is different, completely different what little beauty help does for them.
I love that. That's beautiful. It's wonderfully said. How do you decide what treatment your clinic needs or like what things you offer?
So actually I do the free consultation.
Oh, right.
Yes. And I want them to come, whether they take the treatment or not. I want them to come. I can just go over being honest and tell them what is the best for them. So I always look up their skin type, oily, sensitive, normal skin tone, then skin type, like from, Fitzgerald type, like 1 to 6. And also current skin condition, medical condition, their goal, what their goal is, that right, what they want to do, what the goal they want to achieve. Some people come and say, oh, I just want to look little good, and some people say, no, 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 I want to look much better, or I don't want to get aging, right? So I have to look for all into that. Then you look up there your primary concern. Some people come for pigmentation. They do have some fine wrinkle, but that doesn't bother them. So some people has a melasma, some scarring, skin structure, saggy skin, so some tiny vessels on their face. So every individual has a different priorities, different goal, and different way they want to treat themselves. Also that I looked up that all that treatment option based on their condition. After evaluation, offer all the possible treatment. Even I have a one problem, have a more than couple of treatment, so I go individual each option, give them side effect, benefit, price, downtime, how many treatment they need, all that stuff they offer them, and then they make the decision after evaluating also their lifestyle. Because for example, if somebody not taking care, or somebody workahol, like they always work and they come home and sleep, of course that lifestyle is not as healthy as someone else working 40 hours and taking care of themselves, going in a gym, eating healthy, not smoking, not alcohol. So it's a huge difference. So sometimes you have to be honest and say, hey, you have to get down 1 to 3, smoking, alcohol, hydrating well, and then you can just offer the treatment. Some people do take the treatment and they don't change their lifestyle, so that result doesn't last long. So my whole things is like overlooking their option, their goal, their skin type, then giving them option and let them make decision, and being honest that what a reality expectation. Because there are people think they take the one treatment and they are looking like 20 years younger, and that's not the reality. So we want to give them reality expectations so they can make the informed decision.
Love that. And so you mentioned your signature package. Can you go over the things that are in that again?
So that's the anti-aging package. One is
Yes.
the PRP, laser rejuvenation, and microneedling. So the PRP is like, platelet-rich plasma. It has like a behind that is a science, right? So that's naturally we draw the blood, screen the blood, separate the plasma, has a multiple name: plasma, collagen, stem cell, PRP. And this is right now research comes every day out, new research, and is supporting is the gold standard treatment for aesthetic and lot of other skincare or surgical side, right? There has a high number of the platelet. There has a growth factor also, and they also start this healing stimulation and collagen production and tissue regenerate. So when we got older, our collagen goes down, our tissue get wipe off. So if you see the younger our own picture, if you see like when you 20s and 30s and 40s and 50, you see your face is shrinking, under eye getting indented, you getting your face getting narrow here, because it's only the skin and some muscles on on your bone. So all your collagen and fats and tissue you start losing, especially after 35 40 aging is start. Every person is different. Some people has a good lifestyle, they taking care, they eating healthy, there is aging slow down. And also it depends how you maintain. If you maintain very well, your aging get pushed back. So this is all just a remodeling your it's considered PRP is considered bioprotective with growth factor, and is cellular repairs, and also renews your tissue. It's like action start as a fibroblast and repairing the tissue, turn over the cell. And growth factor is has an amazing part to getting all the anti-aging. So there are like a couple of it's regenerate the new vessels on your skin after the PRP, also start healing. So regenerating the vessels is regenerating more circulation, so your skin got more firm, tight, stimulate collagen and regenerate tissue, that's give you volume. Also your skin, it looks like more fluffy, like it doesn't look like saggy, doesn't look like wrinkly, doesn't look like you are uh, look like a saggy skin. So
Yeah, take a breath. We've been making you talk so much. It reminds me of there was something I always wanted to get done that I never got done. It was called a vampire facial, and they would take the blood from your arm, they would put it in like a centrifuge, they would spin it around, and then they would take the white part, which is like the platelet
yeah.
rich plasma, and I guess they would like needle your face and then put it on over it.
Mhm.
And I always wanted to get that done, and it sounds similar, and I have seen before and afters of that, and the results are so incredible. So, I mean, PRP sounds like you said, there's lots of science-based evidence that like it really works, it really helps, and it has long-term effects. So that's something I'm definitely interested in trying. So that's amazing.
So it's like, it stimulate collagen and elasticity. So you see your skin getting firm and getting elasticity. Like if you pinch your skin and is going slowly, that your elasticity is lost, collagen is lost, right?
Oh no,
You start
stay.
and also change your wrinkles, fine wrinkles, right? Skin structure, toning, enhance your cellular turnover. So you see that your skin is like always threading your superficial layer, so you get the new skin and it looks brightened skin. Your skin looks more healthier, fresh, and after the healing process is over, so it boosts your circulation. So it's overall it's like really has an amazing result. It's a long lasting result. It not as expensive as getting fillers and botox, because fillers and botox is only 2.5 to 3 months. Filler is usually, depending what type of the filler you use, is sometimes 4 months to 1 year, 1.5 year. But after that, you go back where you were. And filler takes about 5 to 6 years to dissolve or absorb whatever word you want to use it in your tissue. So if somebody did the filler and they go for facial X-ray, they can see in an X-ray for 5 to 6 years.
Oh no. I
Yep.
don't think people realized that. I think until even just recently, that's how new and cutting edge really this field still is. Until recently, people thought filler was similar to Botox and dissipated quite quickly, maybe within a year. But right, they're getting these scans now, and people are like, I haven't gotten filler in 8 years. How is this still showing up? So that's incredibly eye-opening. Something I would love to ask about that I've always been interested in is chemical peels. How do they work? Do you recommend them? And then if you're interested in getting one, like, is it effective? What kind of like chemical, like, do you recommend it? And if so, what kind?
So the chemical peel is mostly I recommend somebody has a really, uh, acne scar or somebody younger because they don't need a very expensive or very little in depth like non-invasive still, but they don't need like really lot more. They need something preventive, right? So chemical peel is like superficial skin take off, increase the cellular turnover, right? So your top skin, dead skin is goes away, and you see new skin coming. So your fine wrinkle get fed up, your skin get brighten, your scar get little bit, healing, and your discolor or age spot or acne scar spot or sunspot, that all get light up. But this is like temporary because you're doing that after a few months, they all come back because it's only treat on the top layer of the skin. It does not go in deeper in the skin versus laser treatment, which one goes in deep in the skin and fix your problem in a deeper in a layer in the skin, like acne scarring, acne bacteria, stimulate collagen, hair follicle pigmentation, that all done by the laser. Versus chemical peel is just the cellular turnover and stimulating collagen under the skin, but it's not a big number of the stimulating. And also is like sometime depend on what chemical you use, chemical peel, there is a mild, moderate, and a heavy duty. If heavy duty use, you can have a post-inflammatory pigmentation, and that takes a couple of months to go away. And it doesn't go away by itself. You need another treatment to treat that. So it's very important to have a thorough, evaluation, their skin type, their concern, their goal, their problem, and then suggest.
Thank you. Well, that is wonderful. We've learned so much from you today. We're so fortunate to get to quiz you on all of your knowledge. Can you tell everyone the name of your med spa, where you're located at, and then where they can follow you on social media, your website, and how they can contact you?
So I'm located in New Jersey, Clifton, and my address is 1053 Bloomfield Avenue, Clifton. My all social media, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, my website, my Google review, all under Millennium Skin and Laser. And there is a little lotus orange color flower. You can, my cell phone, my business cell phone is everywhere, all the social media, website, Google review, they can reach out to me. Even they don't want to take the treatment, but they have some, question and they want to consult me on a phone to see what is best for them. I can always happy to help them. I'm here for them. I'm very much in woman empowerment and want to give them like, based out of based what I can do based on my, my med spa. And I'm here for them, and I'm here for all our contestants. I'm here for My Dream TV, and I'm here for all my colleagues.
Thank you, Sunita, for joining us. Thank you for being the Miss Universe USA sponsor. That's incredible. And for being there for all our contestants and for women. I can tell that you're a woman who likes to empower other women, and they say empowered women empower women. So it's been so nice to meet such an incredible trailblazer today. And everyone, make sure you look up Millennium Skin and Laser to look and feel your best before your big pageant, your wedding, your big day, your big photo shoot, your big job interview, whatever it is that's coming up in your life that's big for you.
Thank you so much. I have a package for the bridal, mother
Oh,
package, father-in-law package. Yes.
everybody needs to look good for the wedding. The wedding
Yes.
pictures last forever.
People coming. Yes. I do have a people either their parent pay for them or they pay for their parents. So I
That's nice. That's a good gift, everyone. That's a good thought. If you have a wedding coming up, make sure you contact Millennium Skin and Laser to get your bridal package so that you can look and feel your best.
thank you so much, Amber, and thank you so much, my team, My Dream TV. I really appreciate your times, and thank you, and nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.